Greetings from Weber State University in Ogden, Utah. Today is Wednesday, May 1st, 2024. It is 5:38 p.m. Mountain Time and a sunny 50 degrees Fahrenheit. So this is the first time I've drove into where the Weber State University campus is. There's like two entrances off of, I think it's Harrison Boulevard. Let me try to look at Google Maps real quick. Yeah, off of Harrison Boulevard. You can see one of the entrances over there that has the two big W pillars standing for Weber State University. The other entrance is, I think it's further down the road that way, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, since I'm unfamiliar with the campus, don't expect this to be an educated tour. This tour and video is supposed to be the perspective of someone who's walking the campus grounds for their very first time and just seeing what it's like. Right away on Google Maps, this is the thing that stands out. On Google Maps, it refers to it as Ada Lindquist Plaza and also the WSU Duck Pond. But it's a very pretty scene when you've got the grass. You do have all the geese everywhere, but you've got the water. There's a trail you could walk around. And then right in the background, just that beautiful backdrop of the mountains. From what I've read online, this is a commuter campus. I don't think there is much student housing. Now it looks like they are doing some type of project on the pond area over here. Otherwise this would normally be grassy and such. But yeah, let's just walk around the campus, try to get a vibe for it. Over there you can see there's the Intermountain Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Center for McKay-D surgery. I don't know if the McKay-D hospital is over there too. That's one of the Intermountain hospitals. Let's see here. I want to continue on the trail. It looks like you could either take it that way or we can walk up here a little bit. From what I've read online, parking permits, they're sold for like the day passes, or there's probably another pass you can buy. But it seems like they're only needed from until 4 p.m. And then after 4 p.m., all of the lot parking is free. And hopefully that's the case, because I kept on looking online and that's what everything was saying. Well, they didn't explicitly say it was free. It just said lot parking through 4 p.m. There was one website for one of the buildings that did indicate after 4 p.m. all parking is free. You can see more. Now we're a little bit elevated. Actually, I probably should have stayed down there because I wanted to get closer to the fountain and then continue walking up. But the reason I came up here is because I saw the waterfall over here, so that's pretty cool though. It starts over there and then extends, goes underneath, filters into the pond. I guess we could still head down there, just cut down the grass here. There are a couple of ducks over this way. here is the fountain attraction. I actually thought about doing a video at Weber State about 2 months ago on a nice day, but I was thinking to myself, I wonder if the fountain will be going since it was still technically winter. So I said, let me wait for a nice spring day. There must be some small construction projects going on. You can see like fences over there. I think that goes into another one of the parking lots. There's the sign for Ada Lindquist Plaza. So let's start walking around the campus a little bit. You never know if someone's going to be like, oh, you can't film on this campus. So if that happens, well, I don't know if this will even be uploaded to YouTube. But we'll see, hopefully. I'm not planning on going inside the buildings. Just planning on showing off the exterior. So I parked in that lot over there. We'll see later on if I have time to cover whatever buildings might be over there. I guess I have to be cognizant that this is a vehicle area. Over here is the Miller Administration Building. I gotta remind myself to try to take pictures along the way. So we've got two paths over here. I'm probably gonna end up heading that way, but let me take a quick peek what's over here. So I'm not sure if these are classroom buildings. I'll try to pull up Google Maps, but I really should. Ideally, I'd have a full campus map up. Oh, Google Maps does actually do a good job showing that. So the Miller Administration Building shows internal audit and accounting services. And then over toward these buildings, it's a combination of Student Success Center, Student Services Center, including Educational Access and Outreach, and Veteran Services. This is evening time though, so when you're not seeing a heavy presence on campus like students walking around, I always caution people, like don't say to yourself like, why is it such a dead campus? Again, it's evening. I don't know the class schedules here, but presumably most of it is during the daytime. Let's see here, can we stay elevated over here, or do I need to walk down the stairs? I think I can stay up here. This building looks like it's 2 levels, so you can take the stairs to go up to the next level. Let's pop up there real quick just to get another higher view of the grounds. And then over that way, if Google will show me, then maybe Google won't show me, but I can see just from the outside of the building, it says the Browning Center for Performing Arts. There's a gathering of some students over there, but it also looks like there's a pretty prominent bus shelter, so maybe one of the UTA buses in Ogden comes over to that area. In fact, it looks like one of the buses is coming right now. Oh, There's the label for the building, the Student Service Center. Got an interlink that connects these two buildings. Not sure what that one over there is yet. Oh, so this is bus only. So that makes little sense that UTA buses are going to come over here. And that's what's picking up the students presently. There's one of your signs for Weber State University. And again, like I said, the Browning Center for Performance Arts. And then you got another bus coming in. I don't know how far that route runs, or if it's just something that like takes you to the street and they constantly run over and over. So that building over there that I was referencing earlier is called, or has a sign that says Shepherd Union. I don't know, again, exactly what's inside these buildings. Shepherd Union building on Google indicates that it has some dining options like Einstein Bagels, Union Sushi, another place, but most of those locations look like they're closed at this time of day. Again, not being a evening campus, so you can see the bus or shuttle runs every 10 minutes. That's the Performing Arts building. Looks like if you're going to load a bicycle, you can have it here. Yeah, because the campus is wide, it's always a challenge to figure out whether you want to start east, west, north, and south when doing this tour. But I guess since I started going toward the mountains, I'll continue up the stairs this way. Let's see what else is further on up. I'm always a big proponent of landscaping and decoration, so that's part of the fascination of going through this campus. I also like little things like seeing bike racks. There was one over there that I saw. You can see a bike rack over there. There's some outdoor tables over there, presumably if there's dining. It allows the students to dine at tables that are outside. Okay, let's walk this way now. Looks like a little playground thing. I'm not sure what the use of that is. Maybe they have some type of program for children. I don't know. I wouldn't call it a daycare because I don't know. But obviously something that kids can use. The sign here says Weber Academy, and then above that Lampros Hall. There's also a sign up there that says IT Service Desk, Academic Web Services, WSU Online, Center for Excellence in Teaching and Learning, Communication, Events and Training, and also the Digital District. Let's try to look at what this wayfinding sign says. Shepherd Union. So we know Shepherd Union is this building. Campus map. Well, is the campus map on the other side? No. I don't know what the campus map portion means. Maybe there's a campus map over there somewhere. Stewart Bell Tower Plaza, Elizabeth Hall, McKay Education, Wattis Business, Lindquist Hall, and Miller Administration. We did see Miller Administration, but I don't think we saw the other ones. You also have Tracy Hall, Engineering Technology, Norda Building, Lynn Lecture Hall, Marriott Health, and the Stewart Stadium. And then the Stewart Library is this way. So actually it makes it sound like there's a lot of stuff over here. So maybe instead of continuing toward the mountains, maybe I should venture this direction, because eventually I assume if we cover that we can circle back and maybe there's a library building up that way. Some more outdoor seating areas. And again, over here you even have a solar panel on that little roof there. I wonder if that provides some light. Another thing that mentions the Shepherd Union building. So it says food court, cafeteria, the bookstore, and the Wildcat Theater. So I guess the bookstore for the university is also located in this building. Oh, and see, I was just saying about the Stewart Library. I don't have to walk very far. I guess it is right here. So the Stewart Library is in this building. I don't know what the hours are for all these places. I'm going to check it real quickly. I assume they're going to have it on the doorway, just to see if they have a sign posted for the hours. Like, do all these buildings close near 4 o'clock, or are places open after that? Summer semester hours. May break, April 27th to May 5th. Well, okay. So, I guess spring semester is already done for them. No wonder there's even lesser students here. We're on spring break right now. So the library, it's a Wednesday, closed at 4:30. But normally during the semester, so next week, this would be open until like 8 o'clock p.m. Monday through Thursday, except for holidays and stuff. So that's good to know. Makes more sense why there's, I mean, again, I was theorizing that classes weren't going on, but so for anyone who asked the question, why does the campus look so dead? Not only is it evening, but be cognizant that I am here during a break in between semesters, I believe. Here's the campus map that was being pointed out earlier. So we are right here right now. Map is kind of faded looking. Where's Harrison? We started on Harrison Boulevard. Harrison is at the bottom of the map. So we started around here, I think. Right? No, we started here. I parked here, went to the duck pond, then I think this is like the administration building. Walked, saw the performing arts building. Library is right here. So now we're over here by this tower, the Stewart Bell Tower. So I guess we can peek down, maybe look at this statue, and then we'll see if we walk our way this way, and then over that way there's, what are these R buildings? Those almost look like they would be dorms. Residence Hall, yeah, Residence Hall 1, 2, and 3. So there's also bike lockers. 12 first come first serve lockers are available. I'm not sure. See one thing there. Can't believe I spotted it that quickly. Solar, we are committed to producing solar. So yeah, you got the Stewart Bell Tower here. Again, we've circled the Shepherd Union. We have another fountain here. Over there, the building says Elizabeth Hall. And the clock is accurate. I'm used to over the years seeing the clock at Cleveland State University when it used to be down for a while, so you can never like quite rely on the time. There's a sculpture over there. It looks like, I don't even want to spec. At first I was going to say it looked like a musical instrument. When you look at it more, it's kind of a mishmash of coils and like a partial megaphone. WSU Student Association, you can do postings there. That's where we were earlier. We could have taken this path to go down. The Student Service Center, admissions, registration, academic advisement center, financial aid, scholarships, and testing center. This was at 2-level. Oh, look, the bell tower. 6 o'clock p.m. sharp. It rings too. That's a nice touch. Even though presumably it's off semester, I assume there's stuff going on at the Performing Arts Center. Like that person there's carrying a dress that would make you think maybe it's a performance art thing, and there's also people coming up who are parking in this lot down here. Let's take a look at this statue. Because we're back on the opposite end of the administration building now. So what statue do we have here? Presented to Weber State College by Wilford Ballantine Moench in memory of his father Louis Frederick Moench, founder and first principal 1889 to 1902. So I guess the first principal of Weber State. What building is this here? Oh, Lindquist Hall. That says it's home of the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences and the Walker Institute of Politics and Public Service. So let's take a left-hand turn. Looks like you've got the Wattis business building here. Here's one of the bike lockers that they were referencing. Boy, that looks tiny, doesn't it? I guess the height of a bike could fit in there, I think. Oh, it's actually, you could actually peek in it. So it looks like you could fit one bike in this way and one bike in that way. And then it talks about how to use the bike locker. First come, first serve. Bring your own lock, intended for day use only. Not liable for damaged things. So you do have to put your own lock in there and still trust that no one's going to break the lock. You've got the John B. Goddard School of Business and Economics and the Hall Global Entrepreneurial Center in the business building here. Got one of those things where you can pump up your bike or do some things with the tools if you need to change something out with your bike. Buses also come on the side street here. We got a couple of bus shelters on either side of the street. Again, not sure which bus. Maybe when we get closer we can see. Right here it says the David O. McKay Education Building renovation. So this building that's being a little bit gutted, looks like they're going to transform it and have a lot of it be, or at least the atrium portion, be a glass look to it, and that'll be the education building in the future. So I don't know where classes currently are going that would have been in there otherwise. I guess with the construction, I'm not going to have the easiest time walking here, but you can get a grasp of the number of buses that come. You got the 455, 625, 640 is a drop-off only, and the 645 bus. Oh, I guess we can still walk around. So I imagine that's the portion they're probably going to turn into the glass exterior. Let's see where we're at on the map here now. I think this is just another parking lot. Campus. Can't see what it says. Let me see if I can zoom in with my phone. I feel like it says campus service. Yeah, it says campus service. So maybe that's like the grounds crew, facility managers. I think that borders the university. Again, we've got the clock tower over there in Elizabeth Hall. I don't want to stray too far. That building over there says Tracy Hall Science Center. And I think this is the engineering building, if I'm interpreting the map correctly. The Norda Engineering Applied Science building. Yeah, there you go. You've got the signage over here. I'm going to cut inward. I think if I go towards the street, it'll just take me a little bit further out unnecessarily. Oh, there's the campus map. This one's much clearer than the other one we saw earlier. Oh, no, thanks. So I'm not sure if that's where they were asking me if I needed help finding something. Let's see here. Which one is the engineering building? ET? I think that's where we're at. Yeah, the NOR NB. So I think we're right here where this Wildcat logo is. The big football field is up here. So I want to make sure we're headed that direction so we can peek at that, and then we should be on good track to kind of work our way all around. Don't think we're going to go all the way over here because that seems like a bit far of a walk. So that was the NORDA Engineering Applied Science and Technology building. This one is the one that's specifically called Engineering Technology. And it says College of EAST and Information Technology. Let's take these stairs going upward. Pretty decent sized campus. I like how they've made use of the elevation and again all the landscaping. And one big thing is I like the prominent signage that's all around. Been to passed through quickly a few universities in other states. And I think even the one in Salt Lake City, and the signage on the exterior of the buildings wasn't quite intuitive for me to know like what it was. Looks like you've got some temporary things here. I don't know if that's related to construction or if there's any chance that's temporary classrooms for maybe like the education thing. I'm going to guess that it's probably not temporary classrooms because you usually don't see those temporary structures used at a college level. It's more of like a elementary, middle, and high school thing. I also like to keep my eye out on how bikeable a campus is. This one, I mean, there's definitely not a dedicated path, but there's some elevation and ramps the ramps are ADA accessible, but bikers could probably use them as well, although like you see, you'd be weaving in and out here. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, feel free to hit the like button and subscribe. Over here we've got Center for Interprofessional Education and Healthcare. And then over there we've got the football field. I believe it's called Stewart Stadium. Not sure if we'll get like a view of the stadium from outside per se. It's still nice to know where it exists. I think over here we're mostly just looking at the big parking lot. Maybe once we get a little bit further down we can get a better shot of the stadium. Over there, the building says Marriott, or sorry, first part of the sign says J. Willard Marriott Allied Health Sciences Building. My hometown Cleveland Browns, the draft just happened for the NFL, and one of the undrafted free agents that they signed after the draft was linebacker Winston Reed. They are or played for Weber State University, so I imagine they played their home games right here. So this is nice. We get a shot. No public use of Tracker Stadium, of course. You can see the track surrounding the field. Probably do some like high jump stuff in there. Elizabeth D. Shaw Stewart Stadium. So that's pretty cool. Let's see what else we've got on Google Maps now. I think this right here says Swenson Gymnasium and Wildcat Center. So we're on the back side of it, but I believe that would be the gym that people can use. I was actually reading it a couple weeks ago to see how much it would cost for a day pass to go in there. Got another shot of the stadium from here. Like, you could probably stand outside the stadium, right, and pretty much spectate some games from here or some of the action. And over down here you've got the tennis courts. So these are just tennis courts, no pickleball. I know pickleball is popular, but this is true original tennis courts. I don't know what the policy is for whether public can utilize the tennis courts. So their signage here says the D Event Center is way down that way. I think that's where you would have indoor events. I don't know if they have a basketball team here, but if they do, maybe that would be there as well. Based on the map, it looks like it's a bit further down, so I don't think we'll walk all the way down there. You can see there's some like just regular houses now. If you were to start leaving this area. We're walking toward the sun now, so excuse the camera from showing. If it blinds you a little bit. Over there, that's the Williams Stromberg Complex Reed K. Swenson building. That's the thing that I'm speculating is what I thought to be the gymnasium. But I could be wrong on that. Although, actually, no. So that says that there, Swenson building. But this over here says the Wildcat Center. So this is the gym I think I'm thinking of. I'm not sure what the other one is. Maybe they're both part of it. We've got a big soccer field up here. I assume this is where the Wildcats play their soccer. Interesting. It looks like there might be pickleball courts over here. Jerry and Vicky Moist College of Engineering. Enter only, show ID. But yeah, this is 4 pickleball courts, so that's awesome. The only thing that kind of sucks is if someone blasts the ball. You know, I wish they would, if possible, have like netting that extends above. But I guess it wouldn't be too bad. Someone would just have to run around and go get it. It'd be better on the other court, maybe. Yeah, how about that? I'm still quite not certain about the title of this building, since it also is mentioning Stromberg Complex and Swenson building. Maybe that's just the donor names that took over the building. So we finished looking at the football field, football stadium. Now let's start heading more down in elevation. I wonder if this is the other side of the Performing Arts building. This one here. Just trying to gain my perspective. Lots of mini stairs. Over here it says loading zone. I guess we might as well head to the front part of the recreation center. Take one peek at that. I don't know how much we're actually going to see from the outside here. You can see, I can see through the window there's some workout stuff up there. The soccer stadium is over there, and it looks like the entrance to the Wildcat Center or Recreation Center would be right over there. Yep, and this is actually where we were earlier, Lamprose Hall. You remember when I got to this spot here, I decided to go that way because I said eventually we would work our way around. Back to where the main bus hubs are at the university, or in front of the Performing Arts building. Yeah, there must be, like I said earlier, some events going on here, because this is where most of the foot traffic is heading toward. It is here this week. I guess we'll just probably see what this final building is here. Sounds like it's the Kimball Visual Arts Center. Over there would be another one of the entrances to the university. Yep, the Ethel Watts Kimball Visual Arts Center and Mary Elizabeth D. Show Gallery. So this isn't the most flattering end to the video, but I will say, before I walk away, according to Google Maps, further on that way, if we kept going, you have a Wildcats football practice field. You've got some of those residential buildings, and then you've got the D event center, a Wildcat statue, and a Wildcat softball field, and probably a few other things. But as far as the academics go, that looks to be it. Hopefully I gave a good enough perspective. I feel like in my mind, just from doing one walkthrough, that if I were to return here, I would have a decent grasp of how to navigate to where without utilizing a map. So that's a compliment to the layout of the university. And once more, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you next time. Signing off from Weber State University. By the way, in the comment section, if you attend Weber State University or have attended in the past and have familiarity with the campus, feel free to share your thoughts on the campus and tell me about like all the hidden gems I missed out on.